Hi everybody, welcome back to Stardew Valley with me, Sid, and we've just had another crop of 25 bottles of ancient wine and a few other bits and pieces. We're on the 21st day of winter, and as I said, we're going to continue this through to spring of year 4, just so we can complete the tasks I've kind of set myself. It's winter, there isn't really a huge amount to do. So I'm just going to keep pushing through the things. We've got the winter festival, sorry, Christmas winter festival coming up, so yeah, that's a biggie, and we'll just keep on ticking away really. But I think it's safe to say this is going to be the last Stardew, which is not bad considering we started this as a thing just to cover me for 2 weeks while I was on holiday just before Christmas, and we are now on March 24th, so yeah, not bad at all for a vacation series. But then again, that's pretty typical for me. I can't remember the last time I actually had a series that I ran to cover me for a holiday that actually only ran for the holiday. So one day maybe we'll do it. Oh, worms. So yeah, at the moment I'm just getting in the doing daily routine stuff, and I'll be back when there's something to cover. See you in a moment. Alright, almost at the 25th. We're just popping in 36 bottles of wine, and that should do us for the night. Now I'm going to grab that last thing first before we run off. There's 9 o'clock, the winter festival, so let's get this one out of the way. That should be... oh, Santa's come. Yeah, sleighs don't actually make that noise. So yeah, it's Christmas festival, and for some reason the kids are not jumping up and down. Oh, hang on, let me go and get her Christmas gift, otherwise known as the daily gift. Yeah. Okay, bang. Happy Christmas. Of course, it's what you get every day, but we're not going to let any of that worry us, are we? No, of course not. Guessing there's nothing in there. Good. Right, morning routine. In fact, let's do the morning routine before I go and get the pomegranate, because I know me, I'll sell it. It's just the way these things work. Oh, hello. Right. Avoid mayo and that. See, I'm surprised you can put anything in on the shipping crate, because nothing's ever open on Christmas Day, really, ever. It's such a rarity to find a shop open in the UK, which is one of the reasons I'm really glad that I quit smoking, because now I'm no longer a slave to having to make sure that I've got enough cigarettes in for the holiday things. It's not so bad. It wasn't so bad, these things. If you remember, if you're unfortunate enough, or which basically means old enough to remember the 70s and 80s, it used to be almost like I don't know, I can't even think of a word to describe it, an all-on panic shop the day before Christmas, because the shops were going to be shut for like 3 or 4 days, and anybody would think that a famine was coming, or World War III, the way people used to act. But not so bad, but can still be a bit of a pain if you are an addict. Such as a smoker. Oh, hello, we got other things. I culled some of the slimes, and the ones that have been in there waiting for ages to hatched, so I suspect there is an upper limit to population in this slime hutch. But that should be almost everything done. We just need to go and grab the pomegranate for Elliot, because he likes his pomegranates apparently. Yes, we know. Da, 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 bup, 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 bup. Go and drop this off. We've got plenty of time. Grab that, grab that. Pump, bump, 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 bump. And a little bit of that in there. Oh, I had to put the iridium bar away. Grab the slime. There's no point checking the wines because I just did those yesterday, so they are most definitely going to be done. So, and grab the horse, and off we go. Wow. Yes, it's a motorised horse. Well, Pam, surely Pam doesn't. Right, we just saw Pam going to work. And now she's there. She has an evil twin. Okay, yep. How did you do it, huh? Yeah. I don't think there's anything. No, thank you. I've heard it repeatedly. Good afternoon. Always self-depreciating, isn't he, old Linus? Okay, but I've got to find Lord Byron as well. Another tool set. Is that a subtle hint at wives buying what they want you to have rather than what you asked for? Just bear with me a second. Alright, sorry about that. And there's a bit of that. And a little bit of that. I don't know why I'm doing this, but it's pretty much the same as every year. Pair of stylish boots. Alright, let's just get this on. Yes, there you go. Okay, let's get this bit. What did I get? And come on then. Okay, and it is a glow ring. Ooh. Thanks. Anyway, another Christmas over. I'm not going to talk to the rest. It's just pointless. So I will see you on the, if I can figure out how to get out. Talk to the missus. Okay, and I will see you on the last day of winter, unless anything happens. So see you in a bit. All right, we've got the star fruit, so we're going to go and see the wizard. Terry Pratchett had an interesting. It was wise Rs, which was meant smart arse. I don't think that was true. I think that was a Pratchett joke, but I still like the conceit, the old idea of a wizard. So yeah, and then we've got that Junimo hut done. 26th. We've got 2 days until spring. We're going to get that planted, and I probably, as I say, I think that's the point to. Oops, so we'll have you. Thank you. We'll call it a day at that point. Considering this was only supposed to be a 2-week series, I've certainly got my money's worth out of this game. I checked before I started playing. Oh, it is 9. Okay, fair enough. And 20. So let me build one, please. I would like you to be built down here, all the way down here on that point there. Yay, 2 Junimo huts, excellent. So yeah, and you know, we could obviously continue expanding out that way, automating it and making, I don't know what to plan really. Coffee would be probably the sensible one. a lot of money on coffee, and you know, it lasts. But that's where I would go, or will go, for the last few days of spring. In the meantime, I've just got the 27th to go. There's something we need to do on the 28th. Very important, very important. But other than that, I mean, I could sell those starfruit now. I'm not going to. I'm going to work on the basis that, I mean, I actually may just pick this up and play this just for the hell of it. And if I do that, I'll be sure to include you in any updates. But I think we have come to a natural wrapping up point at the end of year 4. There's very little left to do, and yeah. How are we doing for coffee? Well, we've got loads of coffee. Cool. We've got quite a few other things as well. So, I'll finish off, get myself to the last day of winter, the 28th, and I'll be back with you then. So, see you in a little while. Alright, it's the 28th, and there is a Easter egg which I read about. I haven't discovered this by accident. Up here, in this bush. And if you go and search it at midday on the 28th of any season, you'll get a little Easter egg surprise. Now, C has mentioned a few collectibles that I haven't got, and I'm not going to quibble. It's been one of those things. I'm going to look at this community centre again one more time. I haven't been here for ages, so whenever I have been here, no one's been using it, so come on, use the damn thing. I fixed it. Nice roaring fire. But yeah, and the other thing I mentioned, I started talking about the number of hours, and I can't remember whether I actually said how long I've been playing it. So when I started recording this session, oh, there you go, hello Penny. Oh, get up there. When I started recording this session, I'd done 95 hours, so I'm probably getting on close to 100 hours. Right, 12, yay! You received the Junimo plush. What kid doesn't want one of those, eh? So yeah, I mean, it's nowhere near the number of hours I put into Minecraft, but for the game, absolute quality, good value for money. You really can't complain about it. So the only thing that really remains to do is get the spring underway and wrap up, I suppose, which is a little bit sad. It's been fun. I don't think I've gotten even anywhere close to as min-maxing. There we go. There. Oh, it's a Junimo plushie for the kids. There we go. And yeah, I don't think I've even approached close to what we could have done. Obviously, there's more things. There's the other pillar. There's the statue that gives you everybody's gifts on the birthdays, and a great many things. And obviously there's that stupidly priced clock, which I do like the idea of not having to tidy up the farm from debris all the time. Oops, that's not what I wanted. But it's got to be said, 10 million is a lot of money for that feature. Yes, I do, and I'm going to finish the series. Oh, is that playing with this toy boat? Look. So spring, we need to do things proper to finish off, but I think we'll do the morning routine. Well, the spring morning routine. Oh, thank you very much, Marnie. Can I? There we go. Thank you. More information than we needed. Yeah, so I've got to get some crops planted. We've got to do morning routine. We've got to do all the things. I'm going to do coffee and potatoes. I'll just get everything I've got many of. Oops. those and those and those and those. Oh, and there was one other thing, but I'll get the first day done, at which point we shall wrap up, and yeah, so I'll see you in a little while. Of course, I haven't got anywhere near enough coffee, so I need to go and buy some more crops. I also need to get a move on. So, yeah. All right. It actually took closer 2 full days to get everything planted. We didn't do any harvesting except for a little bit of animal care to let those out, because obviously they've been cooped up all winter. And yeah, much bigger job than we anticipated. All right, thank you very much. I've got something for you. There you go. And yeah, cherry bomb. Okay, so everything should now be ticking along normally, and if we were continuing at this point, well, we've got some mail. Hello, mail. Okay, thank you. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it. So there is obviously the maintenance to do, the the paths and stuff where they got damaged, and tidying the rest of the place up. But coffee, beans, the Junimos can harvest those. We can't move between them, but the Junimos can, so useful. But as I say, 100 hours plus. It has been an absolutely brilliant game. The content is good. At first I was very dubious about whether it was the kind of game I would like to play. And now it's got me looking at other games. So I'm away for a week in end of May, and I'm wondering whether I should be thinking about another similar style game. Maybe not quite so long this time. Maybe as long. Who knows? But obviously, yeah, it's been much longer than a holiday series. We've covered, I think we've covered most of it, but I'm sure there's stuff, well, I know there's stuff I've missed. It's not a case of surety. There is absolutely, definitely things we have not achieved. I mean, some of the achievements, for example, the collections, we still haven't got any. I can't remember what that was now. Broccoli, was it? Something like that. There's achievements. There's cooking we haven't done. There's artifacts we haven't found. We haven't completed the museum display. But all of those are RNG, and RNG doesn't make for good gameplay. Not when that's the only thing you're working on. It's not a problem if you're doing other stuff, but if you are waiting for a random thing to occur, I mean, like take for example the prismatic stone we needed to get the galaxy sword, that was totally hooked into RNG. 1 in 250 chance of getting that particular item, and that to me, that's a design flaw in any game where you have a requirement of something which is wholly random and very unlikely as well. It has to be said, not just random but unlikely as well. That can be a bit of a game flaw, but it wasn't a biggie in this. So all that remains really to be said from me and Donald and Chicky, is it D, and Mr. Thumpy, and the two Ender's Game and Dark Winged Duck or whatever I call them, I can't remember now. Is thank you very much for watching, guys, and snip snip snip, and I will see you soon, and bye for now.